I think I said it before, Millwall's famous chant, "No one likes us and we don't care," had a lot to do with Bob. Bob lived his life not to be popular or do anything really but to make a change and have an effect in Nottingham. And the presentation by the NASA from our Palestinian mates in the Transport Union there to Bob and to Unite is as moving a tribute as I've ever seen. And Nicky, his wife, and R&T would be greatly. I mean, he's a person who can't be replaced in any way. So ensuring at 52, snatched away from us at such an early age, with so much to give and so much already achieved. And the best way that we can recognise that mighty contribution, Steve, is to live our lives like Bob lived, for other people, with great courage and tenacity, with forthrightness, with a willingness to argue until the point is made, and an equal willingness to listen to the other point of view. These are great and wise tributes who have taken our movement and your union and all the way to what the R&T, one of the oldest unions in the country, over 100 years, one of the first unions formed. We know the importance of railways, and railways originated virtually in the UK. So Bob will be greatly missed, Steve, and I know you were away, and there's not everybody from the R&T delegation, so they're as proud as I am of his achievements, and I know you as a mate. Because the rail didn't merge with maritime, and Bob's passion for rail was quickly translated into just as much passion for the rights of maritime workers. His father was a docker, you know, from the East End, and he was proud of that, and he will be greatly missed. And the gold medal, I think, will continue to remind his family and your union of the great affection and respect he was held.
Well, I'm not the best of speakers, as Paddy points out, so I'm quite good at most time, but it's an opportunity to say thanks to everybody for this award on behalf of Bob's family, on behalf of the R&T. He's greatly missed by us all, as you can imagine. He's greatly missed by his family, and I know that they will be very, very proud and take up this award. I'm very proud on a personal basis as Bob's friend and his comrade. And I also want to take the opportunity at this point to thank all the unions for the tremendous support which we got during a very, very difficult period in the R&T. The amount of emails that we got with condolences and sympathy messages showed how much affection people hold for each other. And when people talk about family, I think we realised the wider benefits of this great family of the ITF, and the way Paddy spoke about it, and the way he happened to Millwall, and the contribution of their since the likes of Steve Cotton and others, and people around this room, and people who came to me this week and again expressed their condolences, and very, very important, and I will take all of those things back with me to the UK and make sure that the certificate, whatever Nicky wants to do, if he wants to leave it in the office and take it home, it's their choice. But I know we're still there, we're still eating, but we're getting through it, and thanks to the support of everybody concerned. It's a great privilege and an honour for me to accept the award for Bob. I'll always use still around with me man in a few years' time, or whatever you think of me. He shouts a kick at the arse every now and again. Quite good at doing that as well. But I don't want to say too much more, Paddy. Thank you very much indeed, everybody. And God bless God.
Well, I think that's it for today. The buses leaving 3/4 of an hour, out the front door to the right, the main road there.